Yeah, it really. The fiery leader of this San Diego Chargers football team. It's a new team under Mike McCoy. Let's see if Phillip Rivers can lead them to the playoffs.
Antonio Gates hauls it in.
We see this type of play by every team in the NFL now. If you can't throw these back shoulder passes, that time on a post route, what a throw, what a catch. Nice play.
And Matthews is lined up directly behind the quarterback here. On that Buffalo defense, Mario Williams.
Mario Williams needs to come through for this Buffalo defense this year. Last year, hey, new team, new city, new stadium, all that. Hard to overcome sometimes, so they need him to be a dynamic sacker.
Almost intercepted.
You're near midfield. It's fourth down. What do?
Phillip Rivers has it under center. The play clock's running down. Challenging the defenders to the right side. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side. Taking the field. For the Buffalo Bills quarterback, Kevin Cobb.
Yeah, Kevin Cobb coming from the Arizona Cardinals, man. I know he's glad to get out of there and get a fresh start, but he's got some talent, moves around pretty well, and a decent throwing arm. We'll see if he can make it work.
The defense gets a sack.
What a good job by the defense. You get in there, you get pressure, and you sack the quarterback here early in the game. That'll give you some hope and some enthusiasm.
They'll go shotgun here. Throws to the right. And the pass incomplete. Tight end Scott Chandler's a dangerous threat in the red zone.
Well, he is in the red zone because he is so big. When you're that size, all you have to do is give him a chance. He's able to jump over defenders and get catches.
And as always, the starting lineups have been brought to you by Papa John's Pizza, the official pizza sponsor of the NFL. Order now at papajohns.com.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work, and they stop the offense that time.
And a touchback. It's a two tight end formation. 1st and 10. Has enough for the first as he's taken down at the 33.
What a nice run by the running back. Picks up big yards, and he did everything that time. He picked the proper hole, gets through it, and shows that speed to get the long gain.
It's a new era of football in San Diego with Mike McCoy, the man in charge. After Norb Turner had a long run there on the sidelines. And what about the Chargers this year?
Yeah, I think you said it right. It is a new era. What are they going to be? I don't think they'll be the same team we've seen in the past where it's really all about the offense, throwing the football down the field, and it's all about Phillip Rivers. This will be a much more balanced approach to the football team, and I think it's going to work well.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Rivers is play action, working that left side. The Chargers now moves the chains.
That time it was an easy completion for the quarterback on the play action pass, and it fools the defense because look how aggressive the offensive line is. They sold the play to the defense, and the quarterback took advantage.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Play action fake, looking across the middle. It was batted away.
This drives coaches crazy. They get a wide receiver open down the field on a post route, and what happens? The quarterback just overthrows it.
You still have Phillip Rivers at quarterback for the Chargers, and they'll be building around him.
Yeah, it must be nice to get your first head coaching job in the NFL like Mike McCoy. You get to take over a football team, and you have a veteran quarterback who has done it many times. That's what he has. You want to be a good play-action pass team. it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
The San Diego Chargers have asked Mike McCoy right there. This is his first head coaching job in the NFL. They have asked him to come in here and turn around the fate of the San Diego Chargers.
Hey, Mike McCoy, let's see. Tim Tebow 1 year, Peyton Manning the next. How about that for a change? Now he has Phillip Rivers. It's going to be interesting to see how he changes Phillip Rivers and gets him back on track to one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. Well, if you're a good running back, when there's not a lot there, you find a way to make some extra yards. Here in the red zone, it's even more important.
And now they'll try over again on second down. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff.
This team likes to throw the football in the end zone once they get inside the red zone. This is a nice changeup. They fool them. Well, they thought they were going to fool them with the run, but it only gets a short gain.
Pass complete. He steps out.
Take the points. That's what I'm telling you, Coach. Take the points. You didn't get it done on 3rd and goal. Get 3 points and keep momentum on your side. Down inside.
Continues. 1st and goal. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score. And that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on 1st and goal.
Chargers getting set for the kickoff. He will run this one back. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. Spiller's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Catch is made, and they bring him down at the 36-yard line. This defensive front has been the talk all week long. And Phil, we met with them in our production meetings this week. They know they'll have a chance to get to the quarterback today. 2nd down coming up. C.J. Spiller. They go up the middle, and it's Eric Weddle who makes the tackle.
Nothing like seeing a complete offense. That's what we're watching here today. Yes, we know they can throw it, but what they're showing us here, they can grind out some 1st downs running the football too.
Trying to work that left side. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed a pass, but it still did not get a 1st down.
Spiller's a running back, but he's in the slot for this play. Makes the grab, gets to about the 36.
When you run the slant route, it's very important to know as a receiver that you're going to catch that football probably in between some linebackers.
Setting up in the pistol on this play. And the 2nd quarter is underway with this snap. Going to lose yards here.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the 1st down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
C.J. Spiller is in the backfield. 2nd and long. Looking to the right side and throwing. And incomplete.
The defense has really done a good job here in this drive. They got this offense in a 3rd and long situation. Let's see if they can convert it.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive.
Backed up into 3rd and 15.
And he's going to be brought down.
I don't know what the quarterback was looking at. He had to know the defense was blitzing that time. Doesn't make a quick enough decision, and the defense gets there and gets the sack.
For a touchback.
Now on 1st down. And the carry to Ryan Matthews.
That was a running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
Very nearly intercepted.
I think this is one of the easier throws in the NFL. Don't make the mistake throwing it up the field. Throw it across the field so the receiver can run to it. That time the quarterback leads the receiver way too far on the post route.
A tackle that had to be made, and that'll set up fourth down.
Well, we see it more and more. Football's thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Matthews lined up in the backfield, and Matthews is handed the football.
Well, it's always about risk and reward. It is a risk to go for it on fourth down. When you pick it up, you feel like a genius, don't you?
Phillip Rivers has it under center. 1st and 10, Matthews. That's a gain of 7.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
And Matthews is in the backfield. Single back set. They'll run with it again. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
Well, you're just getting dominated physically when the offense just runs the football right up the middle. The middle linebacker and the defensive tackles just have to be better.
That brings the play to an end.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
Run it again. They tackle him for a loss.
Well, that time the defense gets the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And listen, I blame this one on the quarterback. When you see the defense in a situation like that, you must change the play. Don't waste one in the NFL. You don't get enough chances as it is, and that one lost yards. Another first down by the offense. The defense is definitely getting fatigued, and when you get fatigued, you cannot think, so look out.
1st down and 10. Play action fake, looking to throw, and he's taken down.
When you're the quarterback and you see a blitz, you got to know you got to drop back, look at a receiver, and let it go. No hesitation is allowed. He hesitates, and the defense gets the sack.
It's incomplete. The defender had it for a moment, but could not pick it off cleanly.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion. Good job by the defense. They are all over the throw by the quarterback. They almost pick it off in the end zone. Well, that's a big opportunity missed when you drop a pass like that.
The kick, though, the short one is no good.
Well, moments like this, you're on the sideline, the field goal kicker comes off the field. Well, you just turn your back and walk away because you don't want to yell at him. You've driven the football down the field. He goes out there and kicks it and doesn't hit it well enough to even get it over the crossbar.
Makes the catch. He is brought down at the 49-yard line. On 2nd and 3. And they sack the quarterback. The offensive line gets in position. Can they protect their quarterback? Cobb standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And they can't connect.
If you're going to miss a deep throw down the field, miss it long. That time the quarterback has the receiver open, but he overthrows it.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. Royals lined up in the slot, looking for an open receiver on the right. And the tackle is made at the 48-yard line.
Good job by the receiver that time. Getting that extra couple yards, gets a first down. They are marching. Let's see how the defense reacts.
And Gates is set now, split out wide to the left. He has the grab.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have when the window of opportunity is very small. Quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Could have been intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play. Well, when you're playing this cover 3 defense where 3 defenders are playing deep, that's great. You stop the deep passes, but who's going to stop the quick ones? Well, nobody. That's why the quarterback and the receivers are having really good success throwing these slant patterns. Perfect defense call that time. They allow the catch. The coach on the sidelines going, well, what else do you want me to do? We had the guy double covered, and you still couldn't make the play. Look the football in. With the gloves these receivers wear, the rules that you can't touch them, there's no excuse for dropping the football.
Allen's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Makes the grab. Touchdown.
I give all the credit to the wide receiver here. What a route. Pulled the defender. He is wide open. Nice throw by the quarterback for the touchdown.
The Chargers lined up now for the point after. Inside of the uprights. Nick Novak ready for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. Chandler's flying out of position in the backfield here. 1st and 10. And he's forced to the ground.
Quarterback's got to know when it's inside of 2 minutes and that clock is moving, you want to get the football down the field and out of bounds. Holds on to the football too long, gets the sack, and that just kills the time management.
That does it for the first half. Bills trail in this one. The Bills are ready to return the kickoff. They're setting up return. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line. First down here. Second half gets rolling now as he takes the snap.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Chandler's a tight end, but now shifted into the backfield. 1st and 10. Back to the ground. And tackled down at the 49-yard line.
Well, anytime you're talking about a successful run in the NFL, the running back is going to be a part of that. Breaking tackles, but this time it was just the vision of the running back. He picked him to watch a team tough enough and patient enough to run the football to get these first downs instead of throwing it all the time.
Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage.
So many things you can do on first down, and what do you come up? You come up with that play. That was just a bad play call.
The Bills at the line of scrimmage with their set of receivers in a bunch formation.
2nd and 15.
Fred Jackson gets the handoff.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense all over that play. They tackled the runner for a loss. Now we're going to have 3rd and long. Advantage goes to the defense.
It's 3rd down coming up. Dobbs got it in the gun. Looks to his left. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Ryan Matthews is lined up as the single back. Now 1st and 10. And the give to Ryan Matthews.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you. When you see zone defenses, throw it into the open spaces. That's what the quarterback did that time. Good job by the receiver running in there and making the catch.
1st and 10, quarterback drops back, play action. The throw to the left. Interception. Fights off the hit. Touchdown and drawing close.
You got to love a defense that's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The Chargers ready to return the kick. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. Phillip Rivers has it under center. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Almost intercepted.
Nice job that time by the wide receiver on the post route. He's open, but the quarterback throws it too far and misses him.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. And Matthews is taking the handoff. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
And he is brought down at the 39.
Good job by the offense picking up a 1st down there. They've been terrific all day long. They're winning the football game, and they are tiring this defense out.
And Gates is shifted out wide to the left as a receiver.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the 1st down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
Browns in the slot. Ryan Matthews takes the handoff. Makes the tackle after a pickup at 15.
Running backs who can pick up extra yards, they are so valuable. You can't always block everybody to the ground. The running back's got to do it himself sometimes. Nice job there by the running back.
Number 24 with the carry on the play. No gain.
Phillip Rivers has it under center. On 2nd and 10. Gets it again here. Solid chunk of yardage picked up by Ryan Matthews.
Boy, they got a good drive going here, Jim. I guess you don't hear that too much on the golf course, do you? The way you hit it everywhere. But this offense, they're clicking. They're making plays. Let's see if they can take advantage of just moving this football down the field.
And here's a look at their red zone percentage to this point, which is brought to you by Verizon. And Matthews is lined up in a single back formation. Another handoff.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Nickel formation for the defense here. We are back for the start of the 4th quarter. Woodhead's going to secure the handoff. Tackles made.
1st down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, you're on the defensive side. You don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Here's the quick toss. He runs it across. Touchdown.
I'd say this run by the offense is just, it's arrogance. They just say, you can't stop us. And they lined up and just shoved it down the defense's throat. Nice run there on 1st and goal for the touchdown.
Always a threat, and he'll start his return now. The Bills line up, split backfield. Cobb's going to take it from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. That pass play picks up the 1st down.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the 1st down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
That reception gave them the first down. Hobbs back in shotgun formation, looking for a receiver on the left side here.
The post route, deep down the field, going towards the goalpost. It's not called enough in this league. Nice throw by the quarterback.
First and 10. Challenging the defenders to the right side, and incomplete. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Hobbs going to take the snap from the shotgun. Reaches out and snatches it.
Good job by the play caller that time, calling for the short pass. Even though it comes up short of the first down, it opens up many things that you can do on third. You can run a reverse, draw plays, screen plays, or if you want, you can still throw it down the field. Good job by the offense. They're in the red zone. They're down by more than 7, but the defense, can you stop them and just give up the field goal try?
First and 10 as they go ground here. They knock them down behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Here we go. Black 35.
It's a second and 13. They'll call on the services of C.J. Spiller.
Anytime your team is down, you're inside the other team's red zone, you look for one of your star players, your quarterback, wide receiver, or running back. They need to make a big situation, don't they? Third and long. Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
First and 10, and the carry to Ryan Matthews.
What that run does, it just puts the offense in a good situation. So a good, positive run.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down. He's going to be tackled right around the 21-yard line.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Unable to complete that one, and that's a very quick 3 and out. And Gates is a tight end, but lined up in the backfield for this play. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
Well, you play this cover 4. In other words, you got 4 defenders playing deep, equally spread across the field. Well, who's going to cover the in cuts and underneath? Nobody. That's why the quarterback got an easy completion that time on the in route.
Matthews lined up in the backfield. They get to him just in time, 1 yard shy of the first down. Offense lines up here. Second and short, back to the ground, left side. And they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Matthews. And he's tackled down at the 36-yard line. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. And the give to Ryan Matthews.
You got to keep your offensive lineman aggressive, so you have to run the football every once in a while. That run, even though it was a short gain, it served a purpose.
Second and 8. And Matthews is going to take the handoff now.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Prevent defense here, trying to avoid the deep pass. Going to be a tackle for a loss.
That time, I got to blame the running back. He made a bad read. His vision was terrible. He makes the wrong decision, and it cost his team yards lost.
The Chargers step up to the line, employing now their jumbo package. That'll stop the play right there.
This has been a nice little drive by the offense that started out in bad field position. Look at them now inside the red zone. Let's see if they can pay it off.
Offense heading to the line for the 11th play of the drive. Back to the running back. The Chargers are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. They break huddle at the 18-yard line. Play after play after play here on this drive. Play action, throwing now to his left.
Oh, bad decision that time by the quarterback. He tries to force the football into the end zone, and it almost gets picked off by the defense.
You've often talked about prime time and how the players of today have this "it's all about me" kind of a mentality. And for you in the booth, you had to enjoy it being all about you, having a chance to call this one today in prime time.
That's right. It's all about me, and it would have been if I could have just got you to be quiet for a few minutes. But it's awesome to win in a game that's featured in everybody in the country, all your peers. They watch you. It just doesn't get better.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.